friends, this is Laura from Grounded Earth Yoga, and I am offering up this practice today called the Joint Freeing Series. So this is one of my favorite practices to teach and to do for my own personal health. This is a practice where we move every joint in the body, starting with the ankles, ending with the neck, and we move the joint in every way the joint is supposed to move. So some joints have 3 different directions that they move in, some joints only have one. We do this practice as almost like a moving meditation. So we match breath with movement. It becomes a very gentle, flowing, mindful opening up of all the joints. So when we do this practice, we want to focus on moving with the breath, moving gently, discovering our own range of motion, how far our body goes in one direction or the other. And we also want to be aware of our pain cues. So if something is happening in the body that is triggering pain, stinging, stabbing, burning, these are alerts from our body that something is wrong. So you want to not go as far into the pose or into the motion, or maybe you just don't do that pose completely. There's just something going on for you today and it's not the right thing for you. So join me in this practice. It's a really great tool in the toolbox for mindfulness, for relaxation, and for general overall body health. We begin to feel our connection to earth. Our earth here is our chair. It's our feet on the floor. It's our hips, our back, all being supported by wherever we are. So we feel our connection to the earth. And then we notice the length in our spine. And we feel that the spine is gently drawing up through the crown of the head. And then relax consciously the muscles of the face. So we relax across the forehead, relax the muscles where we hold conscious thought, where we hold our stress, our tension, our active mind. We relax the corners of the eyes between the eyebrows. We relax across the cheekbones and jaw. And we really relax the jaw. Feel it unhinge. So maybe the lips even slightly part. We hold a lot of defensiveness in our jaw, a lot of protection. So relax the jaw. And then we relax the tongue in the mouth. So we let it rest heavily at the bottom of the mouth, maybe with the tip of the tongue touching behind the teeth or touching the soft palate. But when we find our tongue kind of squished flat up against the top of our mouth, we want to release that. That's another indication that we're in a really deep, active thought loop. So all across the face, the muscles of the face, we feel like we have let something go. And we notice the breath moving through the body, drawing in through the nose, and it expands the chest as it fills the lungs, but then it continues down, filling the diaphragm and softening the belly forward. And then on the exhale, we feel all that release. So there's a feeling of a shrinking or a compression. So we inhale, expand, chest and belly move out, exhale, release, chest and belly fall. And continue that breath if it's okay for you a few more times. Deeply inhaling and exhaling. Releasing and expanding. When we take these slow, deep breaths, we trigger the what we call the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of our nervous system that lets the body relax. It tells the body that we're safe, we're comfortable. And that's not always the case for everyone who breathes slowly and deeply, but see if it works for you. See if it helps you feel a little more balanced, a little more grounded. And then notice the mind. Notice if the mind is very busy today, if it's telling a lot of stories, pulling you into memories, into future plans, into imagination. And when our memories, our thoughts, our mind carries us away, we stop feeling our body, we stop feeling our breath. We get caught up in a different world. So if you feel yourself in that other place, see if you can let the thoughts pass and go back to the breath. Go back to the sensation of your hips on the chair and your feet on the floor. And then we're going to begin to transition from our meditation to movement. So we do that by taking a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth with a ha. And inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. And begin to open the eyes. So we're going to begin to move the body now, starting with the ankles. So sitting up comfortably in your chair, extend the legs a little bit forward, and on the inhale, point the toes, touch them down towards the floor. And then on the exhale, let the heels rest on the floor, draw the toes back. So we inhale, point the toes. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. A few more times like that. Inhale. Exhale. Matching the breath with the movement. Feeling the sensation of stretch, of contraction. Noticing anything that you're feeling in your lower legs, your ankles. And after the last exhale, we're going to relax the feet back down to the floor. Now this is kind of a funny one, and it's not easy to see my feet here, so I'm going to demonstrate a couple ways. But what we're going to do is something called ankle inversion and eversion. So our ankles, we know when we're on our feet and we're unsteady, our ankles kind of go side to side. They're supposed to do that. That's inversion and eversion. If we can't do that, if they are rigid and stiff, we fall over. So we want to have this mobility in the ankles. So what we're going to do is place the feet underneath the knees. We're going to have the big toe joints kind of touching towards one another. And we're going to put our hands on our knees to try to tell the knees to stay out of it and to not move because they really want to help here. Now on the inhale, we're going to roll to the inside edges of our feet. So we're going to press into the big toe side of our feet. It's not a big motion. It's not going to go far. And then on the exhale, we're going to roll to the pinky toe sides of our feet. Now we have more mobility here, so we can pull up the insides of our feet. So we inhale, rotate to the big toe side of the feet. Exhale, rock to the pinky toe side of the feet. And we're just going to rock the ankles like that side to side. Now what happens is we kind of wind up, woo, I'm doing it, I'm doing a great job. And the knees are going all over town. And that just takes away from the motion of the ankles. So see if you can just isolate the ankles and gently rock them side to side. It's a really small movement, really simple, and really important. And then we come back to center after the exhale. And now let's just roll the ankles out. So on the inhale, point your toes towards the ceiling, take a big roll out, draw a circle with the toes going out. And then on the exhale, draw a big circle with the toes, drawing in. So we inhale, roll out one time. Exhale, roll in one time. Just gentle ankle rolls, keeping it simple. Just noticing your mobility, noticing your stretch, noticing your sensation. And then drop the feet back down. So those are the 3 motions of the ankles. We'll move up to the knees. So on the inhale, we're going to lengthen the right leg up as high as is comfortable for you. And on the exhale, we're going to drop the foot down and back to the floor. So we inhale, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, drop the foot down, sweep it back and up if you can towards the bottom of your chair. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop and pull the heel up. Inhale, leg is long. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale, up. Last one. Exhale, down. Relax, back to center and switch sides. So in the inhale, the left leg lifts up, draw the toes back. Exhale, drop the foot down, pull the heel up. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, down and back. About 3 or 4 more times, as many as is comfortable for you. In this practice, we aim for 6 movements in each of the joints, but it doesn't have to be 6. Could be 3, could be 2, whatever is right for your body. But we always inhale on the expansion as the leg extends. And we always exhale, drop the leg back. So this is our knee motion. Our knee joint has 1 motion. It's a hinge joint, so it just goes forward and back. And then relax back down to center. So we're going to come away from the back of the chair a little bit as we move into the hips. And our hips have 3 movements because it's a ball and socket joint. So we're going to begin by inhale, the spine is long, and then we're going to step the knee out to the side on the right leg. So the right leg is going to come open a little bit. See how that feels. Then on the exhale, we're going to slide the knee back to center. So keeping it real simple. Inhale, step out. Exhale, draw back in. Inhale, step out. Exhale in. So a few more times on this side, just noticing how you feel, noticing your range of motion. And again, not pushing into pain. Hips can be a really sensitive area, could be issues with arthritis or hip replacement surgeries. So we want to be really mindful of what we're feeling. Make sure we're moving in a way that's right for us. One more time on this side. Inhale, sweep the leg open. Exhale, sweep the leg closed, and switch sides, same thing. Now just because we're doing the same movement, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Doesn't mean we're going to feel the same because our hips can be really different side to side. We could have a lot of stuff going on in the right hip, none in the left. So just observe, what are you feeling here? Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Maybe your range of motion is different. Maybe you don't move your leg quite as far out. That's fine. Let everything be what it is without our mind telling us what we should be feeling or should be doing. Relaxing back to center. Inhale, sweeping open. Exhale, sweeping closed. Let's relax here. Come away a little bit more from the back of the chair. We're going to move into rotation. And to do that, we extend the right leg a little bit further out, but we keep the knee bent so it's not locked. We're not doing this kind of like straight leg thing. The knee is a little bit bent, And the knee's going to drop open to the side. So let's just warm up this knee first. We drop the knee open and then we drop the knee in. We're going to rotate in and out. So we're moving in this hip joint gently. Just rocking the knee in, rocking the knee out. Now we're going to add to this, but if it's not okay for you, if we start to do this movement and your body is sending you some warning or pain signals, we're going to just stay rotating the knee in and out. So the next time the knee rotates out, we're going to inhale and slide the foot open an inch or two. And then we're going to rotate the knee in and we're going to exhale, slide back into center. So it's going to feel like we're drawing like a sideways figure 8 with our toes. And like I said, if this doesn't really work for you, just go back to gently turning the knee in and out. So important here is that we turn the knee first and then start the slide and inhale. Turn the knee in and then start the slide and the exhale. If we start moving and then try to turn the knee after, it never really catches up. Relax back to center, and then we're going to switch sides. So same thing, let's just start with gently opening and closing the knee. So turning the knee out, turning the knee in. This is our internal and external rotation in the hip joint. And this is another important movement. They're all important movements. But see what you're feeling. Notice what's okay for you. And if it's okay for you to do the slide, the next time we turn the knee out, we're going to inhale, slide the leg open, and then turn the knee in, exhale, slide the knee back to center. And how far out and how far in you go, again, it's up to you. And it's not up to your mind, it's up to your hips. So let them guide you as to your right course of action. And we're turning the knee out and then beginning the slide and the inhale. Turning the knee in, then beginning the slide and the exhale. Keeping it really gentle. Even though it's gentle, it's really effective in moving these joints. And exhaling back. And then let's relax back to center. We're going to move up into the hip flexors, the front and back of the hips. And we're going to also do the spine at the same time. So on the inhale, we're going to let the tailbone draw back. Let the belly relax forward. Then we slide the shoulder blades together by drawing the elbows back. So we're letting the spine curve forward. Tailbone turns back so that we're working on the hips. Then on the exhale, we reverse it. We drop the spine back, tuck the tailbone forward, squeeze the belly, spread the shoulder blades apart. So we inhale, open. Exhale, let the spine slump back. So keep the shoulders over the hips. We don't have to go too far forward as we drop the spine back. But on the inhale, we let the belly pull forward, the shoulders and chest stretch. And then on the exhale, we let the back slump, drop the head, but keep the shoulders low so that we don't hike them up to the ears and bother the neck. So a few more times like that. We're really starting to feel now into the spine, the muscles all along the spine. We're starting to activate the belly, the chest, the upper back. So there's a lot of great stuff happening in this very simple movement that we can do in a chair whenever we feel like we need it. So inhale, open. Exhale, close. Maybe one more. And exhale. And then we're going to relax back to center. Find our long spine again. And now we're going to do a few more spinal movements. So on the inhale, we're at center. And then on the exhale, we're going to drop our hand to the seat of the chair or to the leg of the chair. And we're going to sway over to the right. And then we inhale, draw back up to center. Exhale, sway to the left. And inhale back to center. So that counts as one round. We're going to do 5 more, if that's okay for you. So always inhaling as we come upright, and then always exhaling as we contract this side seam. So we inhale, center. Exhale, relax to the side, contract the side seam. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. So about 3 more. And if you like here, you can add sweeping the arm overhead as you go over to the side, or you don't have to. So if you like that feeling, you can sweep over. And then inhale back to center. And exhale, sweep over. And inhale back to center. So whether you do the arms overhead or not is up to you. Some people like it, some people don't. Either way, it's just important. The real movement is about the spine. So finding this spinal side to side lateral motion, which is warming up all these muscles along the belly, the oblique muscles, muscles along the back. Last round. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Now here we rested our inhale. Feel our spine is long. And then on the exhale, we're going to take a gentle rotation to the right. Really gentle. We're not using our hands to shove us. And then we inhale, relax back to center. And exhale, rotate to the left. And inhale back to center. So that's one round. We'll keep going. And again, we're rotating to the right really gently and relaxing back to center. And we exhale, rotate to the left. And inhale back to center. And as we're rotating, see if you can feel where your belly button is. And see if you can feel like you're wringing a washcloth out at the belly button. So when we rotate, we're rotating not just our head, but our ribs. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twist. So when we do that, the bottom half of the body is staying kind of static, but the upper half of the body is doing the twist. So rib cage, shoulders, head. Notice how that feels. Inhale back to center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Last round. So we're going to exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center and relax. So you can relax and settle back into your chair to relax the spine for this one. We're going to move up into the hands and elbows, shoulders, and then into the neck. So beginning with the hands, we're going to let the elbows rest at our sides, and we're going to let the forearms stay parallel to the floor. We're going to make soft fists. So on the inhale, we roll the knuckles up towards the ceiling and unfurl the fingers, press them out. So we're stretching the forearms. And then keeping the forearms still, we're going to bring the fingers back in, drop the knuckles, unfurl the fingers towards the floor. So we inhale, roll the knuckles up, press out. Exhale, roll the fingers in, drop the knuckles, unroll them down. So really simple. Notice what you're feeling. Notice if your dominant hand is a little tighter than your non-dominant hand. Notice how your fingers are feeling as they stretch out. Inhale, roll the hands up. Exhale, roll down. And a few more, maybe 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. And last one, inhale and exhale. Then we flip the palms to the ceiling like we're holding two pizzas. We want to keep our hands flat, palms towards the ceiling. We're going to inhale, draw the thumbs back towards the forearms. They really don't go that direction very well, so don't force it. Then on the exhale, we draw the fingers towards one another. So it's a really small motion. This is like that ankle motion that's really odd and kind of difficult to explain and demonstrate, but we're just moving the wrists from side to side, and it's not a big motion. So just relax. We're moving the hands away from one another, moving the hands towards one another, and we're keeping the hands flat, palms to the ceiling. So it's a really small motion, especially as we draw the thumbs away. It really doesn't want to go anywhere. And this is just stretching now and contracting the muscles along the outsides and insides of the forearm. So one more time, thumbs out. One more time, fingers in. And then let's make soft fists and just inhale. Roll the wrists out a few times on the inhale. Roll them in a few times on the exhale. Again, roll out. And again, roll in. And relax. So we're going to relax the arms down and away. The arms are long. This is our inhale. And then on the exhale, bend the elbows, bring the hands to the shoulders. So we inhale out, exhale in, inhale open, exhale close. So a few more times like that. Inhale and exhale. So now we're moving into our elbows. Elbows are another hinge joint, so they only go one way. Or exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let's do one more. Inhaling, open. Exhaling, close. And then let's let the hands rest on the shoulders. We're going to inhale, open the elbows out to the side, stretching the chest. And then exhale, close the elbows towards one another, squeezing the chest. So gently inhale, open and back. Exhale, close. Now the thing here is we're not contracting shoulder blades. So as we open the elbows back, we're keeping the shoulder blades neutral and pressing the elbows back. And then as we bring the elbows forward, we're not stretching the shoulder blades. We're just squeezing the front of the shoulder head. So it's a little bit of a nuance. I'm going to have to practice it and get the feel of it, see if it makes sense. But what we're trying to do here is we're doing the shoulder heads in all three directions. They're supposed to move. But the shoulder blades are a separate joint. So we do those next. So inhaling, open. Exhaling, closed. Now the next time we inhale, open, we're going to release the hands, bend the elbows. The palms are going to be towards the ceiling. This is our inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to turn the palms forward towards the front of the room, then down towards the floor, and then away. So what we're doing is rolling the shoulders in and rolling the shoulders up and out. So we inhale, palms to ceiling. We exhale, palms down and away. So you have to have space for this, unless you're gonna be whacking someone if you're got a couple people in the room. So you inhale, palms up, exhale, palms down. This is rolling the shoulder heads. So maybe you can feel that as you inhale, palms to the ceiling, your shoulder heads are kind of open. And as you exhale, turn the palms down and in, the shoulder heads are a little closed. So inhale, open, palms to ceiling. Exhale, close, palms down and away. And again, this is another one we should keep nice and gentle. Shoulders can be cranky, have lots of stuff going on. And then let's drop the arms down to the side and inhale, sweep the arms up as high as is comfortable for you. So that's going to be different for different people. Some people will be here, some people will be here, some people will be here. You go as high as is comfortable for you. And then we exhale, sweep the arms down and back, Bend the elbows slightly and press the elbows back to work the backs of the arms. So we inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sweep down and back. And inhale up. And exhale down. About 3 more. So noticing the feeling of stretch, of sensation in the arms, in the upper body. As we exhale down and inhale, sweep. Be keeping it really gentle, gentle on the shoulders. The shoulder heads are staying low, away from the ears. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Then relax the hands back to the lap. And now we're going to work on those shoulder blades. So we were avoiding activating them the whole time we were doing the shoulder head muscles, the shoulder head movements. Now we're going to do the shoulder blades. So on the inhale, draw the elbows back. Oh, come away from the back of your chair if you need to. On the inhale, draw the elbows back, squeeze them in towards one another. This stretches across the chest. And then on the exhale, we're going to sweep the arms out like you're hugging a beach ball. Press the fingers together and push the hands towards the front of the room. And then we drop the arms straight back. Inhale, drop the elbows back, squeeze them towards one another, open the chest. And then exhale, sweep the arms forward, press the fingers away, stretch the shoulder blades. So a few more times like that. Inhale, elbows back and squeeze. Exhale, sweeping arm forward. Inhale, draw the elbows back. Exhale, stretch the shoulder blades. Inhale, back and squeeze, open the chest. Exhale, reach the arms forward and press. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. And then relax the hands back down to center. We're going to move now into the neck. So you can settle into the back of your chair for the neck movements. Make yourself really supported and long. The spine will be long. And the shoulders are going to relax away from the ears. So we're going to have a lot of space between the earlobes and the shoulders. Now on the inhale, draw the chin up. Stretch the front of the neck. And on the exhale, tuck the chin down. Stretch the back of the neck. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And a few more times, just moving with the breath. When we move into the neck muscles, we really want to focus on the breath and the stretch. The feeling of relieving these tight muscles. Exhaling down. And if your eyes are closed, maybe you can keep the awareness inward and just notice what you're feeling in your body and your breath. And after the last time you come down with your chin on the exhale, let the head come back to neutral. On the inhale, the crown of the head reaches towards the ceiling. And then on the exhale, we drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale, the head draws back up to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, back up to center. That was one full round. We're going to do about 5 more. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. So notice what you're feeling. Notice the stretch. Inhale, center. Also notice the breath, how it makes you feel. Always exhaling to the side, always inhaling to neutral, but moving at your own pace with the breath. And one more full round, but taking your time, make sure you complete your practice. And then once your practice is completed, rest back at neutral with the head long. And then on this next inhale, we lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, we begin to slowly rotate just the chin as if to look over the right shoulder. And then we inhale, flow back to center. And we exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale back to center. And this time we're just twisting the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the belly, everything stays where it is. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Continuing like that for about 4 more rounds. Taking your time, feeling the stretch. And if it feels really good to you to open up your neck like this, you can even rest at the top of the exhale and just pause for an extra beat or two to feel the stretch before you come back to center. And we're always exhaling to the side, always inhaling neutral. And complete one more round. And after we complete our full round, we relax back to center and rest here just for a moment with the eyes closed. So the joint freeing practice can be a warm-up to other practices, or it can be a complete practice in itself. So once you move all your joints and you end your neck motions, you can sit in silence, feel the breath, keep the awareness inward. If you like, you can continue with a few more stretches. So if all that motion has left you feeling like your back is a little stiff and it needs a break, you can come forward on your chair and take a little back stretch. So you can do a forward fold. Some people can forward fold very deeply over their legs, and some people might be best with their elbows on their knees, interlace the fingers, and drop the forehead onto the interlaced fingers. Very deep forward folds can be good for some people, and for some people with unchecked high blood pressure, they can be a little bit too much. So you always want to come up very slowly from a forward fold. And when I teach forward folds in my classes, I usually recommend how we would come up from a forward fold is if your spine is curved, you want to first flatten it out, lengthen the spine by reaching out through the crown of the head, and then bring the hands to the thighs with the elbows drawn back. Then use the hands to support you as you rise back up to sit with a straight spine, moving nice and slow. Now here we could also end with a few other small little movement practices. One thing I like to do in my classes is have the knees opened up a little bit wide, and you can just kind of rock the knees from side to side. So you can either keep your hips where they are, snuggled into your chair, or your hips can kind of shift and slide around. And rocking the knees from side to side opens up the hip joints and relieves pressure on the back. And another way to do the same thing, similar thing, bring your feet back to center. You can take a few more of those cat and dog tilts. So where we're rocking the spine, dropping it back, and then rocking the spine forward, just very gently and softly, relaxing the spine forward and back. And another nice way to end a movement practice, just as a little bit of a reset, is to sit upright with the spine long and then take a gentle twist to each side. And just a few times. It doesn't have to be a lot. You don't have to worry about how the breath is moving. Just gently unwinding the spine, relaxing the chest from side to side. And then after you do your last little motions, whatever sets the body up for you, we're going to relax back into our seat, closing the eyes again, ending in mindfulness and meditation, which was how we begin and end every class. So letting the eyes close and bringing the awareness inward into the body. And we first bring our awareness into the sensations of the body. We notice what the body is feeling. And then we bring our awareness into our energy. Our energy is our propensity to move or to be still. Maybe you feel your energy as a tingling or a vibration. Notice if your energy is quiet or active, jumpy or relaxed. Can be anything. Whatever it is, it is. There's no right or wrong. Notice your breath, how it moves. Notice the rate, the depth, whatever it is about it. How is your breath now? And then we notice our mind. If it's busy or quiet, if it's distracting us, or if we're able to rest. And then notice how all these factors come together to create our state of being. So how we're feeling physically, energetically, how our breath is moving, how our mind is moving. All of these components make up our state of awareness in this moment, our state of being, our state of comfort, of stability, our mood, our presence. So notice what that is for you right now. And then see, feel, or imagine a white light at the heart center. The white light of wisdom, of our true self. The white light of our connection to each other, to our true self, to totality, to our divinity, whatever word you like to use to refer to the part of you that is not your body and not your thoughts. So we feel that light there at the heart. And if you like, you can bring your hands to prayer there or across the chest, or you can continue to rest them in the lap. But connect to that light. And maybe set an intention to remember to find that light in your heart center throughout your day. And to see that same light in the hearts of each and every being around the world without exception. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.